I burped and went in my eyes.
The burp went in your eyes. And so it sort of went up under the glasses and sort of...
No, I burped inside my mouth and I breathed in through my nose and it went into my eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, it just went up that way with burp.
And on that, we're going to start because we're not just back. I'm going to turn that off. But we are here. Huh?
No, you didn't turn it off. No, I meant you asked yourself if you turned it off.
And I said I should turn it. It doesn't matter. We're not back along, but we're starting something older, newer. No, we're going to start Sentai. Because we're hot off the heels of episode 11 of Ninja Steel. And Ninja Steel isn't really exciting us too much at the moment. So we're going to try this alongside it and hope maybe Ninja Steel will get better. And if it doesn't, then maybe we just won't carry it on and we'll just carry this on. Well, he's like, you're actually like, I mean, there's other Sentai I thought you would have been more excited for than the Train Imagination Kitty.
No, I'm just more excited I don't have to watch fucking Ninja Steel.
Ninja Steel. Doesn't matter what it is, it's just not Ninja Steel. Well, I'd say there's worse series.
I'm not going to watch them.
We haven't done Mega
I don't want to watch them.
One day, maybe. We're like in 20 years' time when we've been doing this for God knows how long. Anyway, as you can tell, we're doing Ressha Sentai ToQger. As you can tell, I'm kind of a big fan of this one because I like the trains. So, without further ado, let's just go. I've been talking for long enough. It's a staple by now. It's just what I do. Glasses on. Ow. So they're like I've quickly mentioned to you. There's two. No. Okay. We might get comments about this though, so I don't know. There's two sets of subs. We're going to do the TV Nihon ones, just because they're the ones on the website that I know of. I don't know which one's better. I don't really care. It gives me what it gives me, and as long as I know the story and stuff...
It gives me what it gives me.
It gives me what it gives me, and I love this series, so let's just go. Now we go, properly.
Super Hero Time! Ressha Sentai ToQger!
When I turn it down a little bit.
Maybe we should have done that before.
I didn't think of doing a sound test because we've just come off of a different video. Imagination! Okay, might have to explain.
A real panda.
That's gonna get there worse later in the series.
Does she actually imagine her friend was actually a man in a costume?
Well, I think it was her teddy bear. She imagined it was a bigger man in a costume.
Yeah.
She just popped out of... She just disappeared out into thin air. I love the models with this series though. I'm going to be praising this series up big, I'm sorry. Trains!
Right, we see trains.
Don't worry, I'll get over it as we get further into the series. Best theme in like the past 5 years. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna give it a go. In a minute. I was never good at the first bit. I'm better when I'm singing with my headphones.
Are we all?
Don't be late, I'm not Japanese, by the way. I'm British. I'm English, and I try.
I think we established that.
I think I said. Imagination. Alright, ToQger. I can do the chorus. I'll get better. I haven't. It's been a while since I watched this. I used to sing along to this all the time, and I was much better like a year ago.
And breathe.
Let's go on the express. I loved the flying element to the trains. I'm sorry, what? You look like you were going to complain about the flying trains. What's your complaint about the flying trains? Be careful about your next words.
Let me guess. The power of imagination is where you can fly.
Yeah, whole power of...
So how does the dark train ride?
Power of darkness.
Oh, come on! So,
If you believe you can do it, you can do it. That's their idea of imagination. It's not just imagining things, it's more belief. If you believe in yourself and you know you can do it, you can do it.
okay.
Okay, maybe not. Sounds a bit cartoony, but I can forgive it because it's Japanese. It feels like a live action anime. I don't know, for some reason it feels wrong in Power Rangers when they do stuff like that.
I know, if Power Rangers was done as a comedy, they could probably get away with it.
This I will say this is a lot more like a comedy. I will say.
See, with Japanese mannerism, I can't tell if it's poor acting or they actually do have those quirks sometimes.
Well, is in what, the whole puppet guy, or?
No, just general mannerism.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like they're always excited to see each other.
It's like a live action anime. It's like they try and over exaggerate their expressions a bit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just the style though. I know the only Sentai, the only Japanese stuff I really watch is Sentai and anime.
What the fuck?
That's her daughter.
I actually got two others. One that looks exactly like the fat one, the other one's actually a pretty one that does all the work and slaves.
No.
He looks cool.
Yeah, no.
A vintage
It,
butler?
a bit of that, and the mask is a plague doctor from back in the days of the plague.
Oh yeah. I've never been in a fight where I talked so much to the villain.
That's the point.
Give me your money. Back when I was a boy, I was preparing for this for a rest of my... You don't do it.
Yeah. I think it's like... Luckily, the villain, yeah, I don't know. Luckily the villains talk as much as well. At least the driver had the politeness to stop for him.
Maybe he was driving the train.
Yeah.
But as soon as he
Or
gets off it...
unless the ToQgers stopped it because they let all the kids off.
Yeah, true. I think that's more likely, to be honest. Oh god, no.
I know this one, and I love this effect. Not this one, but this one particularly. I don't know. I love these suits. I love ToQger. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go sit in the corner. the whole introduction. No, I'm back. The whole introduction series isn't going to be me banging on about how much I like it. I'll settle down. We're on the first episode. I'm a little bit hyped for it, especially after Bloody Ninja still. Patching call.
Ginyu Force! That would be fusion.
That would be fusion, yeah.
Oh, can you imagine that?
A ginger me with a beard.
Who's got the beard?
Well, if we fused, we'd be one. So it'd be me ginger, but with a beard.
But neither of us would have a beard.
No, but you sometimes have beards. Oh, yeah. So, should be paying attention to this.
There's little people now.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude! Is she doing that?
She squashed them like ants.
The size of a psychopath!
Did they forget to add the green screen on that side? Did it just look like blue?
I don't know.
I think it might have been the building behind them, but still. It just looked like there was a line of blue and then this half was green screen, this half wasn't.
Yeah. See, I don't like that. I think that's really cheap. What they should have done was make new suits that
Yeah.
have both colours.
Yeah. This was. I mean, orange is a bit different. I mean, he knows orange comes into it. I've shown him bits and bobs, but we've never watched it fully. And like, it was a year and a half, 2 years ago.
He's
Just hyper. He's just loving every moment of it. He's a kid.
it's weird. So again, he. Okay.
What?
This is weird seeing a male play.
Oh, a
Pink
Mel
Ranger.
Pink one, yeah. First series that does it.
I'm glowing.
Holy shit, my dick's never done that before.
Stop
No.
doing that.
Bad.
That's really annoying.
It's just confusing, come on.
It's a bit rude now. I know you're fighting, but stop doing
Well,
that.
he is in charge.
Is he?
Yeah, he's like the mentor type thing. He's the conductor of the train.
I thought he was just watching a bit of TV of them fighting and just can't keep up with them.
That's probably the reason, but still.
Really?
What?
They're shooting a bullet. It does not need rails.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. The bullet could be a train. I'll be happy with
The
that.
bullet transforms into something different every time though. I think that was a joke because he kidnapped children, so he got crushed by a bunch of crying children statues. Yeah. Sometimes Japanese humour can fly by me, but
What?
it stops bad guys getting on the train. Only the ToQgers can go on the train.
You know, they could just have a force field around the train, only
They
let
do.
it in.
They do. They have a force field, but it has a train gate because it's a train.
Can't it scan it on their persons?
No, it's a train. You need a gate.
I'm not gonna.
I love the train.
How can you defend it?
It's a train. See, I know it's a bit sticky out, I will admit that, but it's not a bloody giant chair.
How?
Sorry. No, it was more bad,
No.
but...
Very bulky.
Yeah. I don't know, I kinda like shoulder pad things though. It kinda reminds me of one of the bosses from Crash Bandicoot 3.
No, I meant like forward-wise. It's kind of hard. It looks like it's kind of hard to move.
Oh, I know, it feels very square. I will give you that. Because it's a train. Imagination! The trains don't. The tracks. The tracks don't need to be there. That's just normal Japanese railway tracks that they're skidding along because
Okay.
they can get off of the tracks like they showed. They were getting up and kicking and shit. They don't have dancing. They just have information about trains. Unfortunately, we don't read Japanese, so we can't understand any of it. Okay then. Your thoughts on ToQger? 10 out of 10 all round, no flaws, I loved it, nah. I'm a little bit biased, so we don't know...
A little bit biased.
A little bit biased. So I don't know if my ratings are going to count completely towards this, but I'm going to give that one an 8. What? It's a solid start. And it gets better. There's better ones.
Better.
Better. There's better ones out there. But anyway...
If you're not going to say your teeth, at least try to be a bit more American. Say better.
No, I'm being better. I'm Bristolian. Bristol through and through, innit though?
I hate the accent.
It's all I've got, I'm afraid.
Shut up.
I grew up on my combine harvesters with my tractors, doing all my
Now
farming.
you're just being lazy.
Anyway.
Okay. Focusing back on the
Yeah,
episode.
I think we got all my enjoyment and glee throughout the entire episode for that. So what were your thoughts on the first episode, at least?
I don't really know. It seems to be thrown randomly together. Yeah, why was he on the train in the first place?
Will be explained.
Okay, I'm just glad I didn't miss it then. So, just weirdo just suddenly shows up. We don't know why he's there.
Okay.
Story-wise, at least. I
Yeah,
mean, a bit
okay.
of a flashback, or like a bit of a clue.
I don't want to say stuff because certain elements of it does get explained further on in the series. It's that build-up, so I don't want to spoil shit.
Okay, but it does get explained, I
Yeah,
guess.
the reason it will get explained.
Okay. Any other problems? Or
I will
things
give
that
you that if it didn't get explained later on the series, then yeah, it all seems like a bit out of nowhere. Where do they come from? Why are they all suddenly on this train? Why are they fighting? What the fuck's going on? Oh yeah, now we're superheroes now. Yeah, no, but it will be that, yeah. Without saying anything for it.
So, yeah, it's a lot of bad things out there. Not me. It's a complete different kind of. It's a different genre compared to Power Rangers.
Yeah, it's almost like a completely different show in a
Yeah,
way.
it's not.
It's got the same costumes.
It's not Power Rangers. It's Sentai.
Yeah, it's the same concept and costumes. People morph to save the day with giant monsters. But yeah,
just that title alone that you just gave is more Japanese anyway.
Ressha Sentai ToQger.
No, just giant monsters.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. Oh, ow.
I mean, what did we do? We did King Kong. That's a fucking gorilla. That's not really a monster, is it? That's the best we ever did.
Closest to it, yeah. And that wasn't even us. That was America, wasn't it?
Yeah. Americans like things big, don't they? Take that as you want.
So do you have any kind of rating you can give to this?
Well, I didn't complain too much about it. I was just more a bit shocked that these sort of things just happen. I'm like wondering why.
It was just a bit of a culture shock sort of thing.
Yeah. So
going from an American series into a Japanese one, it was a bit like.
Okay. All right. Well, I would say it's not the worst pilot episode I've seen of Power Rangers or Sentai. The music was good. I'll give you that.
I love this.
And the Megazord, not too bad. I don't understand why it needs to be so far out.
I will admit, if there was one flaw I didn't like with that Megazord, is that bit sticking out. which will unfortunately get a little bit worse for one shot later in the series. But yeah, if that could have been slightly more flat,
Yeah, I would have no problem.
yeah. But apart from that, I love that Megazord.
And I was also shocked that it's that big and then it slides on railway tracks that slow.
That was, it was more, I think it took like a run up, it skidded and slashed, so that was just the end of its skid,
Okay.
I think. We might have been talking.
Right, I'll give it 6.
6? Okay, no, good. Didn't know if you were
Not
going to
the
give it a
worst,
5
but
because just slightly above average, just
Yeah.
very slightly above it.
I've seen a lot of worse ones, and the comical value makes it better.
Okay, so now the big question is, that or Ninja Steel?
Oh, that all the way. You even have to ask?
So well, we will definitely be continuing this then,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely up for that. So
Oh gosh.
join us next time for more Ressha Sentai ToQger!
What you said.
Imagination!